something. John Boehner should lose his speakership, and the people of Ohio should rise up and apologize to the rest of America. This guy is actually advising the president on how to attract Republicans to his case. He's advising the president
on what to say.
To
win over Republican votes on Syria.
The progressive disease is all-encompassing. Get away from these parties. Get away from these parties. My gosh. What a waste of skin that guy is. Whew. But John Boehner's going to help.
Is that confirmed, or is that just...
it's according to the National Review.
That is awful. I mean,
that's amazing.
That's awful. I mean, the American people are clearly against it, and the Republicans can't run to the president's side faster.
They're against it 71 to 29%.
He doesn't care.
It's overwhelming.
I'm telling you, it is the progressive disease. Stu and I were just talking about this. It is, we just have to sell it to the American people. We just have to sell it. Don't listen to them. In your gut, you know what's right. You know what's right. And I love people just say, well, I don't really... Well, then educate yourself. What do you think? These guys are not smarter than you are. They're not. I've met most of them. They're much dumber than you think.
Well, I will say, though, in these cases, they actually are smarter than us in some ways because they have information. No, they have information that we don't have. You know, and this is why it's so shady the way they try to sell these things to you. As they admitted, they do not have beyond a reasonable doubt evidence that this even was done.
No, say that again. Say that again and say it.
And who said this?
This is Dennis McDonough.
This is the guy,
Chief of Staff.
White House Chief.
This is the guy going around trying to sell this to the American people. This is his actual quote.
He said it's not. First of all, he said it passes the common sense test.
Okay.
And then he followed that with that we lack irrefutable beyond a reasonable doubt evidence.
That's a quote.
So beyond a reasonable doubt evidence, if you don't have beyond a reasonable doubt evidence, that means that there is a reasonable doubt.
Right.
There's a reasonable doubt.
They're asking you for the death penalty.
Yeah.
The death penalty.
For thousands of people.
For thousands of people, they're asking for the death penalty.
When there is
reasonable doubt. And they admit it. What world are we living in? Common sense. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. Do your own homework. Question everybody, including this broadcast.